Hi guys, so today we are fighting Raphael. I'm not sure if you could figure that out based on the title, since I left it a little bit ambiguous. I didn't really want to spoil anything for anyone, since the game is still technically new. So yeah, that's the reason behind the vague title. Um, anyway, so we are going to fight Raphael on the Tactician difficulty. We are also fighting him solo, and this is also post-patch 4, so that means that he's been buffed yet again. And I'm not entirely sure what they changed, but yeah, he should be a little bit harder now. So the way that I'm going to go about this, I'm just going to explain my build, since this is also a build guide. And if you don't really care for any of that, because it can be a little bit boring, I'm going to do a lot of explaining. You can just skip straight to the fight, because I left the timestamps down in the description. So yeah, feel free to use that. And I guess that we can just get right into it. Okay, so this is my character. I'm playing as a tiefling. I have some really cool horns and also some really cool dreadlocks, and none of that really matters. So yeah, let me just go to our dear skeleton friend Withers so that we can respec, and then yeah, you can see what I'm running with.
Fate, dost thou
Yeah, let's respec.
as thou didst.
So basically, I'm obviously playing as a monk, which is definitely one of the most powerful classes in the game. I do think that you can pretty much make any class powerful in this game, since it promotes experimentation. So yeah, as long as you're smart, you can come up with something really cool. But yeah, so let's just go to abilities, and so I dumped my strength. Because there is a really cool potion that you can get. It can give you 27 points in strength, so you don't really need to spend any points here. Okay, so dexterity is also, well, it's actually important for this build, because we are going to get our AC from dexterity. We're not wearing any armor, so we're getting that bonus. Then constitution, I dumped my constitution as well, because there is a really cool amulet that you can get in the House of Hope. That's actually where Raphael is, but you can get it before you fight Raphael, so that's quite convenient. And yeah, that amulet gives us 23 points in constitution, so there's really no need to spend any points here. Then we have intelligence. I just added 2 points here, just so that I'm not too dumb and I don't get any penalties for it. Then we have wisdom. Wisdom is quite important for this build. It's probably our most important stat, well, aside from strength. So we want high wisdom because I'm going to be using these really cool boots that actually they allow us to apply our wisdom modifier to our damage. So yeah, I'm going to talk about that a little bit later when we get to the equipment. But yeah, you want high wisdom too. And the remaining points, I just added them to charisma, because charisma is good for persuasion checks and stuff like that, conversation. It's not really relevant for this fight, obviously, but yeah, you can maybe go with something else as well. And that is it for this level. Okay, so now we have level 2. And yeah, so at level 2 we are getting our first key points. So you're going to use these key points to pretty much activate any of the abilities that we get as a monk. So these are kind of cool. They're not really that important. You can disengage with these, you can dash, and you can use patient defense, so you spend a key point for that, and these count as bonus actions. You also get unarmored movement, so you can move more as long as you're not wearing any armor. So yeah, that's it for that. Then we have level 3. This is where we're going to pick our subclass, and that's going to be Way of the Open Hand. and we are getting these really powerful attacks because of our subclass. And so, yeah, flurry of blows. If enemies fail their checks, you can topple them, you can stagger them, or you can push them. But the thing about flurry of blows is that they benefit both from our strength modifier and our wisdom modifier. More about that later. This is all that you need to know for now. And yeah, they're unarmed attacks, which means that we're not using any weapons either, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay, at this level we are getting slow fall. That's kind of cool. You get more resistance to falling damage, we get more key points, and we're getting our first feat. And we are going to go with Tavern Brawler. This is definitely one of the best feats in the game. It's really good for this build because we are using unarmed attacks. So basically, we can add our strength modifier twice to our damage and our attack rolls. And so if you remember, we have 27 points in strength with that potion that I was talking about. So yeah, that's quite a lot of damage. We also get this additional key point. You don't really need it since we dumped both of these stats. But if you're starting from the very beginning of the game, then I wouldn't advise you to dump your constitution. So maybe you can add it there. Strength, you probably can't dump because there is a weaker variant of that potion that gives you 21 points in strength, and you can get it pretty early in Act 1. So yeah, you can do that too. Okay, so we have level 5 now. This is where we're getting our extra attack. We get more key points. Then we get these stunning strikes too. So these can come in handy as well. So if you need to stun an enemy for some reason. And yeah, you do need to spend key points for them too. Okay, so level 6. This is where we're getting our manifestations. So you can activate these, and they basically give you more elemental damage. You can choose between radiant damage, psychic damage, and narcotic damage. You basically activate one of them. You can't do more than one. And yeah, the damage applies to your unarmed strikes. You can just switch them depending on your situation. If you're fighting an enemy that is resistant to radiant damage, you can choose one of the other two types. We also get wholeness of body. This is quite a cool skill. You get some healing with it, and you also regain half of your key points. And you also get an extra bonus action for 3 turns. So that's quite good in a clutch. Okay, so level 7. We get some additional bonuses. This is not all that important. They're cool to have, but yeah. Then we have level 8. At this level, we are getting our second feat, and I advise you to go with ability improvement and add 2 points to wisdom, since it's pretty much very, very important for this build. And I would also advise you to get that additional point from the lovely hag, Auntie Ethel, even though it's probably not a good idea to let her live, story-wise. But yeah, she gives you a really cool reward. So yeah, that's it for that. Okay. Then we have level 9. This is where we're going to multi-class into Rogue, actually. You can't really use the sneak attacks. You can use the ranged one if you want, if you have a bow, but I don't really know why would you do that as a monk. Okay, so level 2. We're getting some pretty cool bonus actions, so that you can disengage, dash, or hide, but that's not really the reason why we picked this class. So, at level 3, we are getting our second subclass, and we're going to choose Thief. So we are getting an additional bonus action with this fast hands ability. So essentially you get like a free bonus action, and this is important for us because our bonus actions are going to be more important than our regular actions. But more about that later. And this is the last level. We are going to get our last feat here as well. I guess that you can choose ability improvement if you want, but I actually like to get mobile instead. So after you hit an enemy, you don't provoke opportunity attacks after that. So that's really good in any type of situation, really. And that's it for leveling up. Now let me just show you my equipment. So the most important piece of equipment is this. So boots of uninhibited Kushigo. You get these from one of those Githyanki guys at the very end of Act 2. Just don't push them off the edge because you're going to lose this item. That's what I did on my first playthrough. And yeah, I never actually got these. So basically, these are the boots that are going to let us apply our wisdom modifier to our damage with our unarmed strikes. So yeah, that's pretty important. There are several variants of these elemental gloves. They basically give us elemental damage. I went with thunder damage. You can choose something else if you want. We have the graceful cloth too, so this is cool. It gives you a +1 bonus to unarmed attack rolls, and it gives us more armor class. This also gives us more armor class, so the cloak of protection. This is pretty cool. Helldusk helmet. When we wear this, we are immune to critical hits, and we are also immune to being blinded. Oh my god, I can't talk today. We are immune to being blinded. Okay, so yeah, that's always good. We also have Darkfire Shortbow. The only reason why I have this is because it gives us haste, which is a really cool skill. So it actually it gives us an additional bonus action for 10 turns. And this is a concentration spell, which means that we'll need high constitution to maintain it. And that's why we're going to equip the Amulet of Greater Health. So this is the one that we get from the House of Hope. And it gives us 23 points in Constitution, and it also gives us an advantage on Constitution saving throws. So yeah, pretty much nothing can break our concentration, hopefully. I don't want to jinx it, but yeah. Okay, we get 21 AC in total at the end of all of this. And I should also mention that I'm half illithid as well. And as a half illithid, you get some pretty cool skills. I guess that the downside is that you're going to look uglier with all of these like veins showing up on your face and all that, but there are mods for that. You can just change it if you want. I might do that later. Anyway, so let me show you the passives as well. So this is where we're going to enable our manifestations. Let's just go with radiant damage. We also have this cool ability called Weak. So this is one of those illithid abilities. Let me show you the whole tree, actually, whole skill tree. So let me see where that is. Okay, right, so when you bring a creature down to fewer hit points than your number of evolved illithid powers, it dies, and all enemies and all nearby creatures take 1 to 4 psychic damage. So basically, if you have, let's say, 15 skills in this skill tree, that means that you need to get your enemies down to 14 HP, and they're just going to immediately die. So yeah, that's quite cool. You do need to get more parasites to enable these skills, but yeah, it's quite worth it. Some of the other ones that are quite cool, so this one, Black Hole, it can like move enemies around because it creates this singularity effect. and it slows enemies as well. We have these really cool reactions, so Charm and Psionic Dominance. They're always good to have. You can turn into a Displacer Beast, which is cool in and out of itself. So yeah, we have that too. This skill is quite cool as well. So Mind Sanctuary. Let me actually, I'm going to talk about that after I show you how much damage you can actually get with this build. So I usually open with my normal strike, and you can see that it gets us from 29 to 40 damage, which is quite insane for a basic attack. So let's just pretend that this mirror is an enemy. So basically we open with a normal attack, and then we get our bonus attack if we hit the enemy. So you can always use that one. But if you want to do a lot of damage, then you can use one of these that are quite OP. So they do from a 58 to 80 damage, which is quite insane. So, and then let's say that you want to use Mind Sanctuary as well. So this essentially lets us use our actions and our bonus actions interchangeably. And let's also say that you have haste applied. So that gives you an additional action. And then if you apply Wholeness of Body, so that gives you an additional bonus action per, well actually it's not per turn, it's for 3 turns, but still it's quite amazing. And so you can just ignore your normal actions and use 5 bonus actions instead. And if you want to spend 5 key points, you can sometimes annihilate bosses in 1 turn, which is probably not going to happen with Raphael since he has a lot of minions around him. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say before we get into the fight. I already have the elixir of Cloud Giant Strength applied, so that's the potion that I was talking about. And yeah, if I forgot something, I'm just going to leave some text here. But yeah, we should probably pray to one of the many gods in Baldur's Gate 3, because this is probably going to be really hard. I'm just going to go with Lady Shar. So, Lady of Sorrows, guide us.
A few moments later.
Okay, so now the only thing left is to start the fight. Okay, so let's see. Oh, right. I also changed the appearance of my clothes, because quite frankly, this armor looks hideous. But yeah, we're going to walk in looking pretty fancy. At this point, I'm just stalling. But yeah, let me, I actually didn't show you this before, but you can also use these scrolls of mirror image. So these actually just buff your AC. So you create the mirror images of yourself, I guess, and yeah, they surround you, and then I think that you can get up to like 30 something AC. And yeah, that's going to go down as enemies kill those images, and yeah, so you're probably just going to end up with your normal AC. But yeah, it can still help quite a bit. And yeah, let's just buff. Let's use that. Let's use haste, and let's roll initiative, I guess.
Time slows for a moment, and the air becomes thicker. The master of the house is coming.
Here he is, Raphael. And here's his assistant, Corilla. And this guy, I don't remember his name.
There are many things in your world that I loathe.
Oh, right, I actually forgot
Litters
to
of
show you that,
chattering children,
oops, that's not
noise,
what I
and
wanted.
the chaos.
Right, we are
In my
playing on
world,
Tactician,
in
so
my
here it is.
There is order,
Uh,
and there
yeah.
are rules. You have broken the most important
By the
rule
way,
of all, and
Raphael is
committed
such
the
a cool
cardinal
character.
sin.
Like, he is such a compelling villain.
You
He's
went
definitely my
against your
favorite
word
villain in
and
the
defied
whole game.
our contract. In doing so, you brought the chaos of your world into mine. I will not
Oops.
abide it.
It's over, Raphael. You can't stop me.
You've given me no other choice. I offered you liberty, and you've chosen death.
We know better than
It's
to
the
make
fatal
deals
flaw
with
of mortal
the devil.
kind. Take away their free will and they call you a tyrant. Allow them to indulge it and they become tyrants. You would have been heroes if you'd only dealt fairly with me.
Can we
Instead,
just
you're not
skip
so
this?
different to
Like,
doomed
you don't really
classes,
need, like, the whole
overreaching your limits
villain
and
monologue
burning
thing.
your world to ash. And hope already burned.
That's the only thing that really
Commander,
sucks here,
you
is
can
that
salvage a trophy
we
from
had to
these
betray Hope,
insects
which is also
when I'm
another
done with them.
fantastic character. Like,
Gladly.
she's so sweet and cool. But yeah, I guess that's what we do for challenge rounds. We betray really cool characters. You can actually get this guy to join you, but we can't do that because we are doing this solo. So purely solo. So yeah. Afraid to find me alone, Raphael.
You mistake efficiency and strategy for cowardice.
Sure.
It will be your last mistake. If you have any
Let's see
last
about that.
words, make it quick. It will only
I
take
actually
a moment
have
to finish
something
you.
really cool to say. So basically, I had sex with Harlip just so that I can say this to Raphael now. That's twice as long as Harlip said it takes to finish you.
You contemptuous creature!
Yeah. Let's see. That's not a great initiative, I guess, but okay. That's not ideal. Psionic dominance. Yep. Ouch. Well, actually, that missed. By the way, okay, we saved. The fact that the boss that we're fighting, the fact that he's going to sing to us is just so cool. Just listen to this. Like the first time that I heard this, like I just couldn't believe it. Like so many things about this game are just perfect. Okay, let's start with him. But I don't know, maybe we should try to get Karela first, because I think that we can just kill her in one hit. Yeah, but I think that he's definitely a bigger threat, so let's go with this. Okay, we got a critical miss and a critical hit. that's something. And we were able to topple him, which is perfect. Okay, and then we'll just hit him once. And that's it for him. He did enough damage. Let's go for Karela. I think that's probably the best thing that we can do at this point. And let's actually fly to her. Okay, hopefully she's just going to die. Yep, Let's also heal. We're not taking any chances. Let's see. And the reason why I'm throwing these instead of just drinking them is because I don't want to spend a bonus action. It's probably better to just do this. Okay, that's good. I guess that we can... Let's... I want to, like, go over here. Because... yeah, I want to get as far away from everyone as I can. But I guess that they're all spread out anyway, so I'm not sure if that's going to help. Let's actually just... let's hit one of them. They all have the same amount of HP. I guess that it doesn't really matter who we go for. This one is the closest. Okay, so we're not going to provoke opportunity attacks now. Let's just get out of here. And let's just stay here. Okay. What are you going to do? Okay. I should have probably killed them because they have better initiative than me. Should also heal, but let's first try to get rid of this guy. He did topple. Let's heal. Okay, now, actually, let's just use a normal. Okay, good. Then, yeah, it's definitely better to go here and try to kill them. Okay. Let's try to topple this guy. Didn't work. Never mind. That's good. I'm just using the fly ability because I think that I get more movement when I do that. Okay, so now we can just bail out again. Don't want to go there. Just go here. And then let's try to get over there. I'm not sure if this is going to work very well, but...
Hope this ends well.
Okay, that's fine. I'm trying to get them to waste their turns by using dash. Let's see if it's going to work. He doesn't need to use it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so he used dash.
You should never have.
It didn't really go anywhere. I think this is the thing that was buffed, actually. Like, you get half damage even if you save on that attack. Okay, so he dashed. Perfect. Okay, let's, yeah, I guess that we need to get rid of this guy right away. Let's see, let's try to topple him. Okay, critical hit. Very good. Okay, is it done? Where is this one? Okay, here. Wait, let's heal. We need to be really safe here. We don't want any... Yeah, we just really can't take any chances. Let's throw... I don't want to hit myself. Okay, good. Let's fire. That won't work for some reason. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, that's good. And I guess that we can just, yeah, finish her off. Okay, then... yeah, let's just hit this guy. He's the only one that's in front of me. Okay. I don't know if it's worth, like, getting away from him. This one is pretty far away from me, so, like, I think that she's going to use dash to get to me, so that's good. Let's just stay here and pray, I guess. Good. Okay. What is Rael going to do? That's fine. Yep, dash. Good. That's not great. Well, I guess that now we actually need to, you know what? I'm just going to use Wholeness of Body. It's probably a good place to do that. Let's topple this guy. Okay, I did not expect that to happen, but I'm not complaining. Okay, let's get rid of this bitch. Okay, I guess that we can... yeah, let's do that. Good. And I'm not even going to bother with this one. Let's just go after Raphael. We really need to get some damage in. I guess let's just try to topple him. That didn't work. Never mind. Let's hit him once.
You shouldn't play with divine fire.
Okay.
It will burn you.
Let's do it again. Okay. And I'm not going to get away. Because if he moves, I'm probably going to opportunity attack him. But maybe I can avoid this bitch. Let's just stay here. Yep. And I missed. Great. Well, that's not ideal. That's fine. So this bitch is just going to explode. Yep. I don't know if it's worth killing this one. I guess that it probably is. Okay, let's get to Raphael. Okay. I'm not sure why that didn't work. Okay, and let's now use Mind Sanctuary. Well, actually, that might be a waste here, because we only have one action. Yeah, let's just use this. This is not going all that well. Okay, critical hit. That's good. And I guess that I can probably use it now. Actually, no, he might move, so yeah, that would not be a good idea. Okay, let's do it one more time. Okay, and one more time. And we missed. That's just great. Let's get a little bit closer. So if he moves, then we attack him again. And that was a critical hit. That's good. Right, he's going to heal. Let's get down to him. Going to get opportunity attacked. I don't want to waste an action on him. Well, I guess that I actually have to do that. Okay, let's go down to here. And I guess let's just use all of our attacks here. Okay, we saved on that. This is not going well. Oh, we toppled him. Okay, that's good. Good. One more time. Yes. And one more time. Oh my god. What's happening with him? Okay. Oh my god. It's just glitching out. He's literally twerking out here. Okay, that's like a very interesting reaction, Raphael, but I guess you do you. Okay. This is really good. Let's see what he's going to do. Oh, right, he wasted his turn. Oh my god. Okay, I think that this is pretty much it for Raphael. So, Raphael, do you have any last words? No? Nothing? Okay.
No more devils, no more debts.
And that
With its master
is
gone, the
how
house is nothing
you
more
kill
now than an
Raphael
empty carcass.
on Tactician. Solo. Okay, this was exhilarating. I'm fucking shaking right now. Oh my god, this game just does things to me. Like everything about it is just perfect. Like the story is fucking amazing. The characters, the combat, the D&D elements, like it's off the charts, like for sure. If it doesn't win Game of the Year at the Game Awards, I'm just going to lose faith in humanity. Like, uh, like I'm not even joking. Okay, let's just see. We should get like a really cool armor from Raphael. Yep. So this armor, you don't even need to be proficient to wear it. Like you don't need high heavy armor proficiency, and it looks quite cool. We get this like little devil or demon shoulder pad. We get more AC. Okay, enough rambling. Guys, thank you all for watching. Yeah, like I don't really have anything else to say. Go play Baldur's Gate 3 because it's absolutely fucking amazing. And see you at the next one. Bye.